Hi, welcome to my channel. I've lost 180 pounds with keto, carnivore, and counting calories. Don't forget to check the description to this video. I have links to some of my popular videos, a link to my Amazon account for a lot of things that you all ask about. Don't forget I have a bunch of playlists on the homepage of this channel. Thank you. Happy Saturday for breakfast. I'm frying up some bacon, and actually I'm just going to fry up a whole bunch of bacon. I'm just going to do it right here in my skillet. I have not heated my skillet yet. I've heard different ways of doing bacon. I've heard do it in a cold skillet. I've heard do it in a hot skillet. I think, it's one of them things that everybody kind of has their own preferences. So I'm going to get one more piece and put it right in there. Oh man, bacon down, bacon down. Well, I got to cut this in half because I got two looky-loos. Oh, hell, hang on. I got to cut this because I got a bunch of dogs in here and I can't just give some bacon and not the other. I know, Callie, I see you too. Hold on, girl. Hold on. Quality assurance is around, so I can't just... Here you go, Sam. Blue. Sam. Alright, baby shark. Alright, there we go. Now, I'm going to turn this on and let's get the bacon going. I'm going to wash my hands. You know it's serious. I had to break out my bacon press. So it's getting serious. When I use a bacon press, this is what I do. I have a paper plate ready. Kind of shake off it and set it back on the paper plate. That way it kind of keeps the bacon grease from getting all over everything. And these look good, so I'm going to get a plate with the paper towel. I don't like quality assurance over here whenever I'm frying things because I just don't want it to pop up and get them. So I had to close the gate. You'll see right there. Right there I closed the gate because I need them to stay safe. I need them to be with me for all of their lives. So I have to close off the gate. So now I'm going to go on and get some more bacon. When I do bulk, I typically use my oven. But this morning I was planning on just making some for breakfast. But then I was like, well, that's dumb. You got a whole package. Just fry it all up and be done with it. So that's what I'm doing. And just frying up a whole package. Get my bacon press. I don't like when the ends curl up because I like my whole piece crispy. And so sometimes I kind of move it around to cover pieces. And then in a minute or two, I'll move it over here to cover this side. So that's how I do my bacon press. So one of the things about doing your bacon in a skillet and doing a press, it pushes the bacon into the oil, so it gets it cooked on both sides pretty good. And it gets a lot of that excess oil out of there, or I say oil, the excess fat out of it, which is fine. I like that. But it just gives it more of an evenly fried by using the bacon press. It presses it down and it just seems like it gets it more evenly cooked when I use that. So if you don't have one, you might want to check one out. I got mine from Lodge years and years and years ago. I don't know what store I got it from, but it's just a Lodge brand, I should say. I didn't go to the Lodge store. I don't mean that, but probably got it at Walmart or one of those. What do you call those stores? Like a Lowe's or something like that. but you hear it sizzling, so you know I need to keep quality assurance over on their side of the gate so they don't get. I can't have my backup getting hurt. So, all right, we'll keep going. My bacon is done. I really like crispy bacon, and like I said, it's almost like they're deep fried whenever you use the bacon press. But they just cook so even and good. So there's my bacon. It's all done. I'll put that in a container for the week. There you go. That's the end of my bacon making. I love me some bacon, and it's really good whenever you use that bacon press. Okay, bye.